Okay guys, this is the tutorial for how to check and see if you've got a clogged hot end or not. You might notice that your hot end is not extruding. Really easy check. Basically what we're going to do is unscrew these two screws right here all the way. The hot end's going to drop out. If you'll notice, I have a little bit of filament still sticking out of the hot end here, and I've clipped off the rest of the filament. So I'm going to loosen these two screws to free this filament up so that the whole thing can come out when I unscrew the hot end. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to make sure that I hold these springs as I unscrew this, because they're going to want to make everything fly off. So then I just hold those carefully and set them down. Okay, so that's got the filament nice and loose, so that can come through the hole. Now I'm going to unscrew the two screws that hold the hot end in. Now your hot end is going to have a tendency to drop. Also, make sure your hot end's cold when you're doing this. So I'm just going to hold the hot end. Okay, so we pulled out the hot end. Okay, so we got a cold hot end and we got filament coming out of it. Right down that hole is a little set screw that we have to unscrew. So in order to do that, we can now just set our hot end aside and let it heat up to 180 or so, 190 maybe. And we'll be very careful when we're touching the hot end, probably have some pliers. And then we're going to pull this piece of filament out, and then we can access that set screw. Okay, my hot end is up to temp. I'm going to grab some pliers because I don't want to burn myself. Whoops.
Take three.
Got the pliers holding the hot end. I'm just going to give this filament a tug. Comes right out. And now we can get to that set screw, but before I do that, I'm going to turn my hot end off and let it cool down. Alright, now I've let my hot end cool off, and I'm taking a 3mm Allen wrench or hex key to unscrew the set screw in the hot end, the cool hot end. Okay, so that comes right out. Alright, do not lose that screw. We do not have replacements. We could probably get you some. Now for a little trick of the trade, I'm going to take one of the screws that was holding my hot end in place, and I'm going to screw it down into this PTFE tube. And that's going to help me grip that tube out of there. Okay, got a few threads in on that. I'm going to grab my pliers. And there we go. That is the PTFE tube that reduces the size of the hot end channel from a 3mm down to 1.75. And if you do have a clogged hot end, most likely something's stuck in here. And we have replacements for these. Many replacements. So if you need one, let us know. Hit us up on our tech support on our website or on our forums. or at robo3dhelp@gmail.com, and we'll get you a new one, and then you put it all back together just the way it came, and you've got a fresh hot end. Also, you might want to take a little bit of piano wire or something really thin and try to clear out that nozzle there. What you can do is just do it all the way one way. Maybe get like 6 inches of wire. If you can get it to feed in this way and come out the other end, and you can just pull it straight through. So that's our tutorial on how to unclog your hot end. Thanks for watching.